Sightings of unidentified flying objects have made headlines in Sri Lanka since the 1970s. But is there really any truth to these rumors? Is Polonaruwa really a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity? So in the US and Canada, February 2023 started off with 4 possible sightings of unidentified flying objects being shot down by US military fighter jets all over a span of 1 week. On February 1st, the first object shot down turned out to be an alleged Chinese surveillance balloon hovering over American skies. This balloon was said to have the US forces on high alert. The other 3 UFO sightings in the month of February did not resemble this Chinese balloon. On February 10th, an F-22 shot down a car-sized object 40,000 feet over Alaska. On February 11th, a US F-22 shot down a cylindrical object over northern Canada. This flying object landed in Canadian waters. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that he gave orders for the UFO to be shot down, as security of his citizens were his top priority, and he didn't want to take a risk. On February 12th, an F-16 used a missile to destroy an airborne object flying at about 20,000 feet over Lake Huron in Michigan. Details of the 4 objects that were shot down are still unclear. They are yet to release information on where these objects came from or where they landed and what they found. The US and Canadian government have been very hush about their findings. While they suspect that China could also be linked to the other 4 sightings, conspiracy theorists the world over are convinced that the reason the government has been so hush about their findings be linked to research of extraterrestrial life on Earth. 2023 is the year that the famed Bulgarian mystique psychic Baba Vanga prophesied the arrival of alien life on planet Earth. According to her, these visitors won't be friendly as E.T. go home. She prophesied that an alien invasion would take place. She also prophesied that the Earth would change its orbit this year, resulting in a global nuclear disaster. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, has been a hotbed of UFO activity. Most recent extraterrestrial sighting in Sri Lanka has been in the year 2006, after villagers in Talaman Villa claimed that they spotted humanoid creatures. 2 children and their grandma were returning home after a bath when they met 3 humanoid creatures staring at them. They described these 3 creatures as tall, dark complexion, and had been wearing hats as disguises. Village children were said to have made friends with this humanoid creature. Sounds a lot like a certain Spielberg movie from the early 1980s. Later, over 50 people from this village had encountered these humanoid creatures. Another famous UFO sighting is from 2002 in Polonaruwa, when over 100 people from that area witnessed a large number of glowing objects just hovering through the skies. There was said to be a wave of sightings over a period of just 1 month. UFO organizations the world over deployed investigators to Polonaruwa to check out these mysterious sightings. One of the first documented UFO sightings in Sri Lanka was also in Polonaruwa in the year 1984, when 3 school children saw a blue object shaped like a sphere in the skies at around 12:30. So this object was said to land in a nearby school, after which a humanoid creature emerged from this object. The 3 students were said to be terrified and immediately fled the area. The next sighting would be in Bandarawela in the year 1998. 2 students aged 8 and 10 witnessed what they described as a large disc-shaped object emitting red and yellow lights, landing on their school grounds after it had hovered several feet in the air. The object had landed and hovered a few feet before taking off. There was also a sighting in Kosgama in the year 2000, when 3 residents of the area had reported seeing a ball-like object resembling a flying saucer moving through the sky. This object had reportedly zigzagged through the sky several times before disappearing. These 3 witnesses had seen these objects in 3 separate areas in Kosgama. Since the year 2006, there have also been other appearances of humanoid creatures in Sri Lanka, most famous being near the Somavati Stupa in Polonaruwa, which has a story of its own. This stupa is nicknamed the UFO temple due to the number of occurrences, from strange light signals in the sky. The locals in the area interpret these signals as divine messages from the gods that are being received via a massive crystal on top of the temple. So what do you guys think? Have you heard of any stories of extraterrestrial beings in Sri Lanka? Also, what did the US forces really shoot down? Will Baba Vanga's predictions really come to pass? Let me know in the comments.